everyone, it's James here. How you doing? Welcome back to Let's Play of Octopath Traveler. Last time round we did Affiliate Chapter 3. We have only two more Chapter 3s left. We have Hannit and we have Primrose. We're gonna do Hannits today. So let's get started with that. The story so far. Following her master's trail, Hannit made the long journey to Stoneguard. She talked to Natalia, who had been friends with Xanta. Following Natalia's clues, Hannit found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by a beast called Red Eye. Hannit, forgive us this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse stilled his hand. In a saving note, he told Hannit to find a woman called Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she could help. And thus Hannit arrived in the frozen village of Still Snow.
Oh.
By the spirits, the snow falleth deep here. Lynn's very happy. What is it, Lynn? It's not like need to frolic like a kitten. Then our snow leopard. Rudy arriving in his white wastelands like homecoming.
Woohoo!
Party, eh? I didn't see the snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it?
Cheerily.
Fear not, young ones. Linda's with me. She is a gentle creature, she will do no harm.
Really?
She's yours? Funny sort of pet, isn't she? Linda's not a pet. She is my companion, my friend. Friends, you say? Just like us then?
Yep.
Hi!
Yeehaw!
Her fur's so soft.
Wow.
And warm too. Lynn. Tell me, children, does a woman by the name of Susanna live here? The old lady?
Oh, yes.
The old witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
Now then.
I see. Where might I find her?
Ah.
Is it a house with a red roof over yonder? Ah, yes, I do. That's the old witch's place.
I see.
Thank thee, children.
Bye.
Of course, sell the witch for us.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Lind. Linda's like... Enjoyed the attention, did they? Did you? Best you come with me then before you return with more friends. Linda's popular with children, isn't she? Yes, our village young enough to play with her. Then Cynthia enjoyed these games as well. Nothing warms the heart quite like seeing children smile. Linda's most proud of her fur. She's like not better to be stroked and groomed. You can see that. Of course, the children like it also to bury herself in a thick warm coat. Yes, what is it? Do you think Lynn would snuff at me if I stroked her? Of course not, won't I? Whatever. Once the children have had their turn, of course. Then by all means. Lynn just gets attention. Lynn's just a big attention seeker. So we go up here.
Hmm?
What is this crowd?
Listen up.
But I've journeyed many leagues after fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi!
I implore you, pray, open the door.
A pox on him!
God's teeth, man, get out of my way.
Tja. What the?
You wretched whore, son. A poor child just once. You don't get no budget out of Alec. He don't talk none.
Honestly?
He has lost his tongue?
No.
Nay, it's just that Susanna doesn't talk them for both of them.
Tja.
Bah.
Oh ho!
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder. Looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
Truth is...
Name's Alec. She took him in off the streets when he was a wee sprite.
Aye.
Saved his life, she did, and he's been with her ever since.
Could that mean?
Old women are commonly in need of a bodyguard.
Hmm.
They are when folks farm might come frolicking to have their future told. Flocking, not frolicking. Being able to sit well on her, considering how little she cares for company.
Hmm?
Surely she should not refuse every visitor.
Right.
Very funny one, ain't it? So you can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. Light turns away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one bit of difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then a fool tries to get rough with Billy, but if not, ends up with a cracked sofa's trouble.
Curses.
Finding her is easy, but taking her may prove more difficult. So yes, we have to provoke Alec. So, what's the plan? Something tells me a pretty please isn't going to work. Truth be told, I do not know. We're just stuff know if there's any weaknesses. Weaknesses? We all have them after all. Even now, for real. Huh, since when we're talking about me? Aha, so I do. If you're gonna go like this, you can forget about my help. My apologies, we're discussing the bodyguard. Hard as it may be to believe, I've known my big share of big burly types who are spooked by beasts. Beasts, I say, yes. The problem is this one's the same, of course, but it's worth a try, wouldn't you say? Just curious advice, but I shall consider it. Now, this fight is actually really hard, because it's a provoke fight, and we all know the rules of provoke. You cannot attack, you can only use your beasts. But I do have a plan. And the plan is called Panic. No, the plan is not called Panic. The plan is called Save and Hope I Win.
Greetings.
Business with Susanna. But I say it's nothing, and I will not listen either.
Ugh.
Then I have no choice. I don't think I've ever seen that cutscene actually. So yeah, he has a strength of 6.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Letting the hunt beginning. Coming, if thou darest. Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting my holding back nothing. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Now that I know that you're against spear.
If thou darest. What next? What next? Come on. Coming, if thou darest. Coming, if thou darest.
I might use healing potion here.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
It's unfortunate that he's not weak against arrows.
Coming, if thou darest. What? Coming. Letting the hunt begin. What next? Letting the hunt begin.
You know what? I'm going to use another item here.
Letting the hunt begin. Letting come. What next?
There we go.
Let's fight with courage.
Eep. Eep is a word.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within. Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
I love the word poppycock. How can you not love that word?
Poppycock?
Even Hannah doesn't know what it means, but
Who communes with the
listen.
beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta.
What the hell is a hobbledehoy? Part of me doesn't want to know what that is.
Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb? Simple deduction, my dear.
What are you, Sherlock Holmes?
The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more. and let the gullible fill in the details.
Interesting.
That's all
Is that how
Susanna's
Sherlock Holmes
famous
worked?
all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here?
Bless you.
But first, let's go inside, shall we?
It seemeth that would be for the best.
I like how he's still, like, knocked out. He's just sitting there, knocked out in the snow. It's fine.
Well, that young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman. I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
So did she just kiss her
Is
on the
that
cheek?
so?
I'm guessing that's what she did.
Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
It is.
But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Zonta forget to teach you patience?
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
"'Tis my pleasure, dear." In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Most intriguing.
Why had I thought Herb of Grace was gone from this world? Even botanists believed the plant was long extinct. I think it still grows in these wintry wastes. 'Tis a miracle, or near enough. Yes, this is why true scholars should not confine himself to his office. Who knows what great discoveries lie in far-flung frontiers. It pleases me that I found his joy in his quest. And yet that Susanna woman. What of her? I suppose I'm impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. And her name, it sounds familiar somehow. Must review my tones when the story is over. Yeah, talking about, not... or going outside more. You're like, no, I must, study. Now this place is very annoying because of the snow. You can barely see.
Open for business. I will not be defeated.
I didn't put on evasive maneuvers. Grim whiteness, as far as the eye can see. If tis colder here too. Wind cut to the bone.
Come on.
This way.
Now then.
A trail.
Mm-hmm.
A secret path only a mistress knows, leads straight to the heart of the forest. I hear the snow never melts, it covers landmarks, and makes every direction look like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary, many dangerous fiends lurk within. That's why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path a secret. So I does speak, and as well as any man.
Huh.
Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Will that more people in this world follow the same principle. Wow, thanks Hannah. Go carefully. I've not seen Susanna look so happy in many a year. Pray, return safely that you may bring her more joy.
Thou hast my thanks.
I shall. I heard much more, and I will prevail.
Whoa!
Wow, would you look at that? Snow and ice as far as the eye can see. It's beautiful, don't you think? It is indeed. I've roamed far wide in the hunt, but never beheld such a place as this. Snow's like a silk wedding gown, even softer and whiter and more beautiful. A silk gown? Tell me, Tressa, could I place a price in this scene? Of course not, silly. This is like, take it home with me. A sight like this can't be bought. It's not worth ruining anyone's back for a treasure like this. Indeed, I dare say I right. I mean, so here's the purple chest, which I can't open because I didn't bring Fairy on, but that's fine. I'll come back here later with Fairy on in tow. The reason I didn't bring Fairy on is because he's like the right level, so.
Flame, protect us! Here I go!
But there's a lot of chests here, so I try and get them all.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Come in, if thou darest.
Yeah, this chest is a little bit more tricky. But it does contain a rock cleaver, which I think is a really good axe. Yeah, it's not as good as the Lizard King axe, but it's still pretty good. And we are going to save it here.
The Herb of Grace. This is all I need.
Hi.
A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair?
Yes.
I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too. But to see one in the flesh... I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Never get to see baby Hannah or child Hannah.
I went dragon hunting in the Clifton's.
She's very adorable.
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really, really did.
What in the... Stop in this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest, but listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Hannit.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
I now remember why this fight's hard.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, Master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me. If thou art ready, then so am I.
Well, mainly because it be a big dragon. It's a big dragon.
The peacock shall strut.
Let's do this! Here. My turn now.
Letting the hunt begin it.
And that's why.
Time for a break. I'll do my best.
Coming, if thou...
Let's do this! Here.
What next? Holding back nothing. Watching my blade dancing.
I'll do my best. Prepare yourself.
Wow, that did nothing.
Time for a break. I will not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
What next?
I will not be defeated. Ah! My turn now. Here.
Letting my arrow...
Stop blowing away Cyrus!
I will not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
My turn now. Time for a break. Can't end like this. My turn now. Please rise. Well then. My turn now. Here.
peacock shall strut.
My turn now. Bring about the miracle of healing.
Letting the holding back nothing. Watching my blade dance.
What? Time for a break.
Ow. I think I could afford to.
What is the logical course of action?
Coming, if thou darest.
I will not be defeated. Bring about the miracle of healing.
Oh, you blew away my healer. Great.
What next?
Here I go.
Interesting. I think not. A tempest of ice shall reign.
My turn now.
I can't. I can't. Can't even do that.
Thank you.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Interesting. Now the true lesson begins. A tempest of ice shall reign.
Let's do this. Let me help.
Let them come.
Ow.
Letting my arrow fly.
What is the logical course of action?
Here I go. Here. Let me heal you. What to do?
Oh.
Yeah. Time for a break.
Letting my arrow.
What is the logical course of action?
I will not be defeated. Please rise.
I'm just wondering, can I break him this turn? I can't without.
A tempest of ice shall reign.
What to do? Here. Well then. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Coming, if thou darest. Letting my arrow.
I kind of did want that, but I also did want it.
tempest of ice shall rage.
I'll do my best. Ah, this will sting.
And you blew away my healer? Fine.
Interesting dilemma.
I mean, it's not fine, but...
Shall rage.
Oh, it didn't matter. Blizzard killed it.
Ends your lesson.
Is it so?
Is it done? Have I slayed a dragon? I guess you're now a guardian in Breath of Fire. This must be the Herb of Grace. Now to leave this forest and...
Come in, Linda.
It's alright, Lind. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that has ruled this forest has been slain.
Not yet.
They'll not attack us. Not for a while yet. Come then. Susanna will be waiting word from us. Now I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Bastard from that dreadful curse.
Found the herb, did you?
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
Ah.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Ah.
Well, I just...
What a strange man.
If only you knew Hannah. You knew why he was running away and embarrassed. If only you knew. That part actually went not too bad. I mean, obviously the swept away thing was annoying, but it wasn't too bad. I can't believe I stole like 38 grand from him. Because I was like, did I even have Snatch? I did, yeah. So he normally has like 16,000, but I stole 38 grand. No, that's not right. It's an amount.
Oh?
There she is. Find the Herb of Grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
Here, give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
And then?
So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? I knew it was there. The Listen here. If you couldn't say that dragon, you would have cinders, hope, and blizzards of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
They're not willing to coat her words in sugar, are they not? Aren't I? Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew? As I wished.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell a tale?
well...
That's never much for talking. It's Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely it was not that bad.
Indeed.
Trust me, dear, what grain of eloquence he now possesses is drummed into him by yours truly. I think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
Well, well.
'Tis true that he does not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go. This should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's File's curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Santa's back to his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. And we get Herb of Grace times 10.
You are Hannet?
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
Oh, that's how you say it, Marceline. I've always said Marsalim.
That is where I will go.
Oops.
Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl, if not the beauty I was in my younger days.
Uh-huh.
But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hannah leave Still Snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt to save her master. She must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strives for her next destination, the city of Marceline, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. Alright, so we've only one chapter 4 left, and that's Primrose's. So, next time in Octopath Traveler, we will do precisely that. We'll do Primrose's chapter 4. So, that being said, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe to become part of my community. Let's spread fun positivity for all. So, of course, see you again.